Girl Crush is a foodie, a dreamer, an entrepreneur, and she's one of my favorite people. She's building community, perhaps even an empire here in Colorado Springs. It all started with a cookie.
That's where my story begins.
Mundy Ross settled in Colorado Springs about 15 years ago, later launching the cookie company Salt and Butter. It was a huge hit at the farmers markets, but Mundy dreams big.
I'd like to think of myself as a serial entrepreneur.
She's always been a believer in Colorado Springs.
This city is so untapped, and I think there's so much opportunity, and I think that the time is now.
But there was one problem.
At the time, there was a lot of young people leaving the Springs, a lot of people moving to Denver and elsewhere because the city lacked culture, it was lame, whatever you want to say.
Mundy wanted to prove them wrong with a magazine.
We are a tribe of creatives that are passionate about story hearing and storytelling.
Colorado Collective highlights the makers and creators, small businesses, and people who make Colorado such a beautiful place.
People will run into me and they'll say, okay, what's next? What are you doing now?
That evolved into Colorado Collective Creative House. She hosts pop-up dinners and opened a storefront, Coco Crafted. She launched Girl Crush Social Club, a way to help women find their tribe.
I think that's a really trendy word right now, but I think there's so much weight to the idea of finding your tribe, your trusted tribe.
While her burgeoning empire kept her pretty busy, so did this guy. During all this, Mundy became a mommy. And while it's all games and giggles on Facebook, Mundy's nothing if not honest.
I really struggled to connect with my son for the first probably 2 years of his life. I think that social media can be so hard and can hurt hearts. And so if there's an opportunity for me to create some grit to my life, that it's not a highlight reel all the time, then people can see that there's like a humanness to me and it isn't just all perfect.
She's just as honest about the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur.
This is really fun. What am I thinking? I'm really great. This is the worst idea ever.
In the summer of 2017, life took a turn. Her father was diagnosed with ALS.
It's cruel, and my dad's a fighter and he's incredible, and I want to look back on this season and know that I have no regrets.
He died this past May.
I'd give anything to have my dad back, but I feel very grateful for this community.
To honor her father and join the fight against ALS, she came up with a creative fundraiser, an auction. 10 woodworkers, 10 chairs. The goal? $10,000. But this is Mundy we're talking about.
We will have hit $22,000.
She spent the last several months recharging.
Pterodactyl.
Focusing on family.
Who knows more about dinosaurs?
I do.
Yeah, probably.
And getting ready for what lies ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Life is really good right now.
Love her.
She's easy to love.
She really is. And now that she's recharged, Mundy has another huge project. She's launching this magazine, Edible Pikes Peak. It celebrates farmers, chefs, brewers, and winemakers. The first issue comes out in December. Scott?
Wow.